Hello, and welcome to Kill4Sport's tarot reading session.
Call me now for your free reading!
Call me now, Miss Cleo!
Not a mercy.
Recently, I went out and purchased a tarot card deck and book because my doctor recommends I get a little bit more into, what is the word?
Witchery.
Meditation and like self-thinking to help with my anxiety and my stress. So that's what I've done. I figured it'd be fun to give Sport his very own tarot reading.
I'm ready for some witchery shit.
So I'm just gonna move my charging crystal over near you.
It's a big ass crystal.
That's my charging crystal.
Charging crystal, go! Do I have to be like this during the whole reading?
Nope, you don't. I don't even think that is. Are we doing just a general reading for you, or do you have like a specific question in mind?
No.
So a general reading.
Sure.
A general reading.
Okay.
Okay, I do know you have to shuffle it 8 times, and be very careful with my cards because they are alive. This is the Celtic cross reading, so that's what pattern we're doing, is the Celtic cross reading.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and start flipping your cards, and I'll let you know what each one means. You ready?
Yeah.
Are you excited? Are you in tune?
Sure.
Are you ready? Are you calm? Is your mind empty and willing to accept what the cards will tell you?
What?
The first card that I'm going to pull is the Heart of the Matter. This is the central card that signifies your current situation or the reason behind your reading.
Why do I have to have a situation? What situation are we talking about?
It's your current situation in life, your current life situation. You have the 4 cups.
I'm thirsty. What does that mean?
I already know what that means.
Is that good?
Boredom and discontent.
What?
Boredom, discontent, and disappointment. So when I tell you what the card represents, you kind of have to think about what that means for your life. A relationship is no longer satisfying or interesting. The querent is feeling depressed and overly focused on his or her own emotions. A change is needed, a wind of change that will dispel the enveloping fog. The current negativity may be the spur for a period of reevaluation that will force a new direction. I would assume that this might have something to do with the stresses that you're experiencing with like a new home, possibly.
She's good. Yes, house hunting is a complete nightmare.
The second card that I'm going to pull is What Crosses You. This card is placed horizontally across the first card. It signifies whatever is helping or hindering the current situation.
Okay.
You have the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles represents affluence, sharing, and family.
Oh.
This is a card of plenty. Everything that is needed is available. 10s are concerned with completion. The querent is comfortably established at work and reaping the material benefits. He or she may start to use wealth and achievements to benefit others or be eyeing the next step up. Family and money is key.
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty spot on.
That's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, it is.
So the third card that we're going to pull is the Root Cause. This card placed beneath the first card reflects the underlying events that have led to the current situation. The Knight of Swords.
Ooh, I like swords.
The Knight of Swords represents action, determination, and change. The Knight of Swords uses his sharp wits to win arguments and force change. He is fearless and fast-moving and signals the part of us that wants to get things done and let nothing stand in our way. He is a dynamic person whose new ideas broaden your horizons. The card also signifies the impulse to shake things up, travel, and succeed.
Boom!
How are you feeling about what?
You know a lot about me right now.
I do.
Yeah, this is really cool. Okay.
The fourth card is Past Influences.
Okay, hit me with it.
This card is placed on the left of the first card and symbolizes the most recent events or attitudes that have been having a bearing on the current situation.
Oh, fuck.
The 6 of Pentacles. Equilibrium and harmony.
Ooh.
Faith is restored after a period of difficulty. Cooperation and teamwork benefit all in business matters and personal relationships. The querent achieves success in worldly matters, but, mindful of how it feels to be at the other end of the scale, should maintain generosity towards others.
Okay. Okay.
What's your face doing right now? What is your face doing?
Read that back to me one more time.
Okay, so the fifth card that we're going to pull, it's placed so it crowns the current situation.
Ooh, I like crowning.
This card explains what the querent is aiming for or heading toward.
Okay.
It represents the most likely outcome if you continue in the direction indicated by the cards.
Please positive rock. Please positive rock. Please positive rock. Please positive rock.
That is the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Material gain, wishes granted, and accomplishment.
Fuck yeah.
A happy card that signifies all is well and that a longed-for desire has been fulfilled.
I'm fulfilled.
This is the time of generosity and well-being. Health is good and the querent has a sense of ease and completion. Enjoy the boons with which you have been blessed and take care to maintain a sense of gratitude.
I mean, I feel like sharing my boons. You want to share some boons?
I don't know what that means.
What?
I'm gonna share some. That's
All right, so this is all.
That's good. Your goal.
This is good.
Yeah.
This is good.
And let me just tell you, because the first card we pulled meant that you were like incomplacent. There are negative cards, and the fact that a good card pulled means your future is gonna hold good things.
Got to rub some of this off of Kaylee right now.
I know, I need it. Give it up.
There you go. Shamalola.
The number 6. This is the immediate future. This card, which is positioned to the right of the first card, illustrates the influences that are about to manifest themselves. The Fool.
Fuck, I hate fools.
It might not be a bad thing.
He looks like a jackass. The dog's like ripping at his pants.
A leap into the unknown for your immediate future. Seeker, exploration, inner child, awakening, and innocence. When this card appears in a tarot reading, it can signify a naive person who nonetheless has wisdom to impart, or it can mean that the inner child, the dimension of yourself that rushes headlong into new experiences, undaunted by fear or negativity.
That's me.
The Fool tells us to listen to our hearts and follow our dreams, but is not an entirely positive card. When we are traveling into unknown territory, we cannot be sure what we will discover there. There is a risk that we will be making a mistake and will come to regret our actions, but risk is what makes us live rather than merely exist.
Swag. I'm a risky person, I could say that. I now think before I leap, but a lot of the times if it's things that I feel that I have control in the end result, I take the risk. Why fucking fear something you have no control in, or
Yeah.
you can't fear the unknown. Fuck it.
Number 7. This card represents what the querent is bringing to the current situation. Strengths and weaknesses, talents and skills, and what he or she needs to develop. The Star.
Ooh, I like her. She looks like Taylor Swift. And there's an owl. Does that owl signify anything?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
Can you pull it up, please? I want to know more about this owl.
I'm going to the page as fast
Hurry
as I
up,
can.
hurry. There's an owl
I think I missed it.
with Taylor Swift.
The Star.
Okay.
Promise of happier times. Meanings: inspiration, idealism, guidance, insight, and spiritual love. A beautiful card that symbolizes faith, whether in ourselves, a higher power, or the worth in a new idea or ambition. The Star is a very spiritual card, one that beckons us towards a brighter future. The Star represents the innocent part of our lives that cherishes hope, even when all seems lost, and that can light our way during dark times. It counsels that we should be open to the gifts of help that are now available, either from those around us or from the universe at large. When this card appears in a spread, it can indicate that the querent is about to take a path that will bring spiritual or creative fulfillment. Our channel. But it is important to remember that the Star does not take account of down-to-earth side of life. Our task may be to marry this beautiful idealism with its practicality.
Well, first of all, I'm a generous motherfucker, and it's funny that it's mentioned. Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
sorry, I just had to interrupt him really fast because Luna is like passed out on the couch.
That's the first time I've actually seen her sleep.
So
These
cute.
cards, these are definitely painting a picture, and they're definitely speaking to me.
Like if you guys are watching and you're like, that's some bullshit.
No, seriously.
It's
And
not,
I don't really believe in a lot of this, but I have to be honest with you. Like, these cards are like saying a lot about my current situation, and I'm always a half glass full kind of guy. You know, glass half full, not empty kind of thing.
I'm empty.
Yeah,
I
are
think
you?
that's what balances this friendship.
Because I'm always optimistic about things. I always feel like there's a light at the end of every
Yeah.
tunnel. You know, but you're always gonna have your bumps in the roads. So I think my inspiration for that would definitely be my family, especially my son. He always makes me happy, and we're always gonna have like very dark moments in life. But yeah, I would think he's my light for reals.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Number 8. Here the external influences of the querent are revealed, showing whether they are a help, a hindrance, or neutral.
Well,
Or
I
just
typically
works
surround
there.
myself around positive people and those who
Yeah.
are not gonna
Well,
hinder me in any
let's find
way.
out.
So let's see if this is true.
The Tower. Ooh, what is that? Tower, a dramatic upheaval that heralds a rebirth. Meanings: chaos, disruption, change, destruction, and liberation. When this potent card makes an appearance, it signals a time of chaos and collapse. All is crashing down around you, and your life will not be the same.
Awesome.
This tower is the only building in the tarot, and it signifies the edifices that we construct in order to make ourselves feel safe and secure.
Okay.
These may take a concrete form, such as a home.
What?
They may be abstract, such as the professional and social personas that we present to the world, or they may be emotional, as in the relationships that provide a refuge from the outside world. This card shows that the tower collapsing after being struck by lightning, and it signifies a catastrophe that brings things crashing to the ground, the end of a partnership, a redundancy, a loss of faith in yourself. But There is a sense of shock and betrayal, but although the Tower is a destructive card, it carries with opportunity. For once the old is destroyed, there is room for new. If the Querent is willing to start again, a better way of living is possible as signaled by the star that follows. And you got the star card. So that card is not necessarily a bad thing. It's like the end of an era kind of thing.
Okay.
So it signifies like a huge change in your life that's occurring or about to occur and an opportunity to start anew.
Yeah, in case a lot of you don't know, because obviously there's certain things I keep personal, but I am actually in the process of buying a home, like Dashi was. I am in the process of moving on to a different city, so maybe that could...
I think that could have something to do with
You know,
it,
moving
for
from
sure.
one area to another, so it is a big change there.
And that is an external influence on your life. Like,
There you
it
go.
takes a lot of stress and time and energy
It does.
to buy a home. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know if any of you guys have. I haven't, but I know how hard it is.
It's my third one.
So number 9, hopes and fears. This card reveals the Querent's subconscious feelings about the situation. Wheel of Fortune.
Oh,
Well, let's see what that's.
little Russian roulette, okay. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune has some
Changes
dude.
and turnabouts. The meanings of this card: transition, sudden change, cause and effect, ups and downs, and unpredictability.
Okay.
I think it's really weird that all of the cards that you've got have been about like this subject. That's crazy. Okay. Good times and bad times are a part of life. If we allow our emotions to be driven purely by external factors, then we will consistently be buffeted by the many winds the universe throws at us. The wheel reminds us that things can change at any moment, and we need to maintain a sense of equilibrium, whatever life brings. The card deals with those aspects of life that are outside of our control, the events that can alter our landscape in a moment. Usually a wheel signifies a lucky break or a chance meeting that has positive results.
Glass half full kind of guy. All right, makes sense. But that's been like my whole life, so.
Yeah. Well, at least you know your subconscious is correct. All right, so the final results.
Final result is
This
number
is
10.
the most likely outcome, taking all of the other cards into account, but it's important to remember that this may be possible to change the outcome if you change your behavior.
Okay, go. Go.
The Hanged Man.
And Luna just barked too. You feel bad for me? Thank you.
The Hanged Man.
Oh, fuck.
A sacrifice made willingly.
I don't like to sacrifice.
Meanings: initiation, surrender, unknown, deep insight, major life change. It is rarely possible to have everything that you want without effort.
Hey, that's
Most hero myths involve the protagonist going through a period of hardship and sacrifice, which is endured in the knowledge that the prize is worth the period of suffering.
Yes, it is.
When the Hanged Man makes an appearance, it shows that the present difficulty has a purpose and its reasons. The Querent is on a spiritual journey and has a greater sense of striving, which is about to be revealed. Sometimes the sacrifice being made is a material one, but it may be that you are giving up a long-held attitude or belief in order to make room for new ideas. Letting go is painful, and life will not be the same, but ultimately there are greater rewards to be had.
I mean, I've always wanted to be a rock star.
Anyway, so
Okay.
how do you feel about that? Like I said, this is all to your interpretation of your life, but
It's interesting, for sure. I've never been an open book before, but this is definitely reading me like each chapter at a time. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but it's all relevant to what's
Yeah.
going on. And I would call bullshit on anything, but seriously, as you saw, and then when the video started, I shuffled the cards myself. They weren't arranged a particular way. She just picked these at random, put them in their particular spot. I selected the approach that she should take for the tarot card reading, and this was the end result. So
it's pretty crazy, right?
it's pretty crazy. I feel like
Anyway,
I'm
you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video and it wasn't too weird for some of you out there, but I don't know, it was fun. I think it's fun to like tell people about their future.
At least the death card wasn't picked.
Well, the death is a good card.
Fucking fool, son.
Yeah!
All right, so thanks for watching. As always, we love you. Bye.
Bye!
But seriously, that is really fucking weird.
Yeah, I told you.